guys, welcome back to Photography for the Rest of Us, a place for people who love the art of photography. My name is Carrie, and today is week 2, day 5 of our Learn Photo Challenge. Guys, we made it to the end of week 2. I have to admit, it was a long one for me. I had all sorts of family stuff going on, so it was crazy trying to get everything in, but we did it, we made it, and we have an extra couple of days, right? Because we get 7 days of the week, even though there's only 5 challenges. So if you haven't kept up, it's totally fine. Give yourself a little bit of extra time. You have at least 2 more days, okay? And even if you're watching this like way after this, like you can still do the hashtag and all that. I'll still keep an eye on it. It's all good. So without further ado, keeping in mind that this week's theme is shutter speed, our last prompt is nightlife. So I was really excited to do this one for shutter speed because there's so many options. You can go fast, you could do like the panning technique we talked about earlier in the week, we could do a slow nightscape scene, you could do light painting, you could do steel wool if you want to get really crazy and not burn anything down. Please don't burn anything down. And that, like, there's so many options here. So I honestly don't even have that much to say to you guys this time because I really want you to just be creative with it. Nightlife for you, if you're in a city, might mean something really different than if you're out in the country, and take advantage of that, right? Like, it doesn't have to be a cityscape. It doesn't have to be something cool with fire. It doesn't have to be, you can just have your kids run around with glow sticks, and that might be really fun and really cute. So just some things to keep in mind that we've talked about through the course of the week with shutter speed. Possibly use a tripod if you plan on going with a slower shutter speed, right? But you don't have to. If you are shooting and you want to walk around, like I handhold and walk around in the city street. Okay, I don't live anywhere near, well, okay, I live sort of near a city, but I don't go out in the city very often anymore. But when I lived in Tokyo, I would walk around and handhold all the time at night in the city with the lights and stuff, because the point isn't to try and get it to look like daylight. The point is to make it look like night. So you can totally handhold that. I suggest using spot metering so that you can expose for the highlights and put your little dot right on the bright part of your image. If you don't know how to do that, by now, that's cool, but I did do a video on that. I will put up here. It talks about moody images, and it's all about spot metering. But yeah, so totally you can handhold. I would suggest spot metering. Use a tripod if you want to do something like light painting. It significantly helps. And I am really excited to see what you guys come up with. If you want to do something fun, I didn't do this. I have to admit, it hasn't been, I couldn't this week. I couldn't do this demo. I tried, but it just wasn't going to happen. My suggestion, if you can't come up with anything else to do, is grab a couple of glow sticks from your local convenience store, dollar store, whatever. Put your camera on a tripod, and either yourself or your kids or your significant other or whatever, play with some glow sticks and just move them around, or if you can find sparklers or something like that. It's really fun to light paint, and that's a really simple way to do it. Glow sticks are fun because you can get different colors and you can do different shapes and play with the length of exposure. Like I said, I'm sorry, I don't have a demo for that one today, but it's very easy because you guys can use all of the information that you've worked up and figured out through the course of the week to create that, and I'm really excited to see what you guys come up with. So, super short video. This is probably the shortest one ever. I want to show you a couple of cool images that I've taken at city streets and at night, just to kind of give you guys an idea. So here's some of those. And when you've come up with something super duper awesome, please share it with hashtag Learn Photo Challenge and hashtag Photos for the Rest of Us. and on Instagram and in our Learn Facebook group. Like I said, the link is below. The thread is on the group. Add it in there. And then, yeah, stay tuned next week. Next week is all about lighting, and we're going to get a little crazy, and it's going to be really fun. If you don't have an off-camera flash, please don't worry about it. But if you do, pull it out, dust it off. We're going to have some fun with that. So, yeah, that's all I have for you guys. I know this is the shortest video ever, but it's been a week. So I know you guys can do this, and I'm looking forward to seeing all of your awesome shots.